Hello, everyone. It's Monday. Oh, yeah. Monday again. Time for Fair Life on Monday evening, night. Well, I guess it depends on where you are. I'm still getting used to all the time zones for people and all our watchers from all over the country. And it's made even crazier because of all the meetings that Life's Affair has had with people from all across the country, East Coast, West Coast, yeah, it even Pacific. It's pretty nuts. Thank you. She noticed the hat. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Susan. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Jan. Yes, this is this is well all new. New hat, new brooch, new feathers, new tunic, new undershirt. The whole thing is new. It's still a work in progress, but this is my new fair outfit that I put together for Sherwood. And Sherwood Forest Fair is about to start. That's right. Sherwood Forest Fair in just outside of Austin, Texas, is starting this coming up weekend, and I'm going to be there for most every weekend. There's one weekend I'm not going to be able to make it, the 6th, but all the rest out of the 8 weekends I will be there, and it should be a lot of fun. It's really crazy and exciting. Yay! So yes, good stuff. Uh, and Jan saying yes, ready for Saturday. Can't wait to see you. It'll be awesome. Really, really crazy and exciting. And yes, I did get to see Kristen last Saturday when I went out for a little bit of the dress rehearsal they had out there, just to be able to check in, get my badge and paperwork and all that going, and yeah, and also check out my schedule, which I will say is pretty nuts, as always. Now, they are not doing the maypole this year at Sherwood, which I normally do both maypoles and play music for that. But even without that, I'm still up to, I think, around 12 things I'm doing throughout the day. So yeah, it's a pretty light fair day for me. I'm gonna actually have some time, so we'll see. Yeah, it should be pretty good. Um, oh, and she says she's stage hosting my 5:15 show Saturday and Sunday. Oh, that's cool. That is good to know, according to Kristen. I like that. That is good. Well, I'll go ahead and throw out here, since I have you all on, that if go ahead and, I know you all know this already because you've all seen me here before, but hey, if you could share the stream tonight, I would appreciate it. We have a pretty light week this week uh, coming up before Sherwood, so yeah, I'd appreciate the help and do a share. Yes. Well, and Leah's right. I really wouldn't know what to do with myself if I didn't have a crazy full schedule. And I'm going to say it all kind of started because when I first started doing Faire, playing music with Mark Gunn out in 1999, wow. We kind of gotten I mean, it was so exciting and fun, and we had a great time by doing our stage shows. And then just in between stage shows, we would walk around the fair and play music. I mean, we didn't even actively select tips or anything. We or select request tips or anything. We just would walk around and have fun and play music and uh, insert ourselves where appropriate. But generally, we tried not to bother anyone, and we just had a fun day of playing music because we're musicians. Of course, we enjoy playing music, and we did that. And the day went by pretty quick, but we had a fun time the whole day, and so that habit has carried on for me ever since. I've loved it, and that's how I tend to approach things. If I wasn't on stage, I'd be playing music. So why not make it useful music? So yeah, that's pretty good. And yes, and yeah, actually, I'm with Lee. What is a stage host exactly? What does that mean? Uh, yeah, actually, is it an introduction thing? Are you a bouncer? Do you get to kick people out for us? That'll be awesome. Yeah, that I would appreciate that. Yeah, and Jan would remember seeing us playing and walking at TRF, and that's what we did, and it all started that way. Uh, it's just yeah. After a while, we actually started. Well, maybe we'll stop here and put out our tip bucket, but honestly, it took us like about 6 months before we even thought about trying that. We were just having too much fun, and it became a fun item. I One thing I did learn is that when you're walking at fair, especially places like Texas Renaissance Festival, where the crowds are ridiculously huge and packed in, or some smaller fairs where they just have a busy day. It's really hard to get around. You feel a little claustrophobic with so many people around you. So we'd walk around and play music, and people would part and let us go by. It was like it was like a we're always on a stage type of thing. So um, it was easy to walk around that way. So it was just kind of our own little having our own Fezzik walking in front of us, going, "Everybody move!" We just the music did that for us. So it was really nice. It was really nice. So yes, she's saying, oh right, she announces mask policies, and I did not hear that they were going to do that. That we had a show host on the stage. That's really awesome. Uh, yeah, okay, okay. And since Kristen will be at that, that's awesome. Are they doing that for all the shows? I really don't even know. I'd read through and I knew they were doing some stuff like that, but I hadn't heard that specifically. And I do want to say that so far I've been so impressed with how Sherwood has handled this. I mean, you've got to see it in practice, like anything. So I'm crossing my fingers, but so far it seems like they're really going above and beyond trying to make this work. So I'm very, very impressed. So here's hoping. And hi, Janine. Always good to see y'all. So yeah, so this is the outfit for Sherwood. The hat, brand new. And I know it's a little shiny now. It's like ridiculously shiny. It's a little too shiny. So Lee gave me some great advice the other day when it came in. She said, "Oh, we were on a meeting. I showed a Zoom meeting, and I showed it, and she said, 'Oh, that's way too shiny, way too shiny.'" So she said to go ahead and take it outside, run it around in the dirt, and then wash it. And I did. And believe it or not, this is afterwards. It's a lot less shiny than it was. I mean, it looked like uh, it looked like one of those moments in an anime where the whole somebody just the door opens and the light just shines. You know, it was really bizarre. Uh, oh yes, yes. Oh, and I do have some new masks that came in. Oh, they're actually in the wash right now because I wanted to get those going and worked on. But what it is it covers my face and it has a slit in the middle, and it overlaps, but I can raise it and then put the recorder in my mouth and play it. So there aren't many like that. I had to really look, but I found something, so I think we're going to be okay. So yes, I've been working and prepping a lot for Sherwood, but that is a lot of fun and good stuff. Oh, I do want to go ahead and take a moment to wish Arsif, our great friends with them, wonderful Faire charitable organization, and say happy birthday because today is their birthday. So, and you know, a lot of the groups like this a year ago with COVID and everything, it's around birthday time for a lot of them. A lot of stuff got started around this time, but they are one of them, and they've helped so many people. So, happy birthday, Arsif. Always good, always good. Oh, did I misinterpret what Lee said? She said to put on all his garb and then roll around in the yard. No, but to be fair, I did take the hat and I went in the leaves and the dirt, and I just like, yeah, it was like an artistic painting with dirt and my hat. It was really, I went all out. So I at least went for the hat, but maybe I'll need to do everything else. Yeah, yeah. You know, yeah, there is a lot of sand out, especially out in the camping area and all of that. But out on site, it's not too bad. I think it's actually pretty. Lot of trees, so you got the roots and dirt and everything, and it works pretty well. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to, really, really, really looking forward to this weekend and starting Faire again. You know what I'm gonna do? I am going to start the 7 Reasons early. I never start at this early, but I'm going to because it's apropos. Because it should be something like this. Yeah, yeah. What we're gonna do is, yeah, okay. Kristen is saying that I need to wear her character's shoes. That would be no. There's a reason I got the new boots last year, and I got to wear them like for uh, I got to wear them for like 3 weekends, and then that's it. They're still pretty new. I mean, that's the only thing not new in my outfit, but I guess they're practically new. But no, great leather boots. Very happy about that. Very happy. Uh, yeah, you got to be careful with that. I don't envy that. So good luck with that, Kristen. I hope it goes well. But 7 reasons. Let's do the 7 reasons that I am so happy that fairs are starting up again. I know there's been a little here and there, but let's just say fairs are starting for me. And I'm so happy about that. So 7 reasons I'm happy, or if you're a Pollyanna fan, that I'm glad that fairs are starting again. So we're playing the glad game here. Oh man. So okay, 7 reasons that, yes, so good, so good. Number 7, the 7th reason I'm so glad that fairs are starting up again for me. I get to make sure my costume still fits. Because hey, we've been kind of yeah. I mean, it's a lot of stuff's changed in the last year. I haven't been. I'm trying to think the last time I went a whole year without doing Faire, and it's been so long. I'm not sure, but yeah, we'll see. And I kind of cheated and got a whole new outfit, but I still have others, and I've been trying them out and trying different things. Um, so yes, I am very, very happy about that, and get to try the outfits on, and try some new stuff too. Because, oh right, Alacia, you didn't know this is a medieval fair. It's medieval garb. So, oh right, and Susan's not wrong. I kind of am Pollyanna because I do have an optimistic approach to things. I play the glad game with everything. Oh yeah, that's me. That's me. I go in there and just I try to look on the bright side of everything. That's maybe it's because I'm Irish. It's an Irish thing to do, but yeah, that is true. And Alacia, I totally agree with that. Good insoles. That's a good start, but it may not help you much with the sand or the rocks sometimes. That's never fun. So here's hoping. Okay, number 6, sharpen my wit, because I mean, this is great, but it's still a little one-sided. I mean, I know as much as the SAS Squad has helped me online during these shows and everything, getting those live heckling moments at Faire, it definitely helps get that helps hone and sharpen that wit, which to a level I don't know if you can quite get online. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Uh, oh, and hey, Elizabeth on YouTube. Hey, good to see you there. Uh, and oh, she had to buy a new costume. And oh wow, yeah, because the other one was so ornate, I guess, that she had to have help to put it on, and she wouldn't have help this year. But yeah, she enjoyed finding a new style, and that was me too. Normally, this is like a green tunic, so it is very different for me. So I usually wear a blue concentration. Now it's more a green concentration with a blue accent as opposed to a blue concentration with a green accent. So yeah, I went totally different. So not predictable. Anyway, and Drew, hey, glad you could join us. So yes, number 6, sharpen my wit. And Drew, since you're late, this is the 7 reasons why I'm so happy that I'm back doing fairs again on the weekend. This will be Sherwood for this weekend. Number 5, I have a reason to wear pants again. I mean, yeah, online, let's be honest. I would be lying if I said every time I was doing one of these, I wore pants. Oh yeah, totally. It's did not always happen. I'm just gonna throw that in. Yeah, so true. So yeah, yeah, just it's a good reason to do that again. So yeah, we'll just go with that. Not that you really need an excuse, but it's nice to feel normal. You kind of have that reason to wear pants is sometimes helpful. Really, yeah. Okay, number 4. Okay, no brain filters. Seriously. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but you can go to Faire and you don't have to worry about all the filters that you would have to. Like if you were at a job and you could, if you said what you were actually thinking to all your coworkers, uh, they would call HR. Let's just be honest. You can go to Faire and just be yourself, no filters, have a good time, and it is so much better. So you don't have to worry about that. It's that's the good thing about Faire that way. It's some people like to be someone else at Faire, and they go out of their way to be a character and to be someone else, and I can appreciate that. For me, it's more freeing where I'm me. I don't really throw on a character as much. I guess I am a character. That's just me. So I get to enjoy that. ah, oh, right. Kristen, she said she was told to wear leggings at one of her shows because she was going to flash the children. That is always a danger, and you have to worry about that with outfits. Trust me, we learned that when we wore kilts dancing the Korabushka that first year at TRF way back, and that was like lesson learned. So now you know. You've gotta, yeah, can't have to wear something underneath the kilt. Little known fact. Okay. Um, oh, what happened in the field stays in the field, according to Janine. I like that. I like that. That works. Uh, well, okay. And Drew says he's more kid friendly at Faire than in real life. That sometimes happens, and yeah, that is true. It can happen. Generally, I guess I'm fairly kid friendly anyway. I tend to not be too bawdy with my music regardless. There's a few songs, but even those aren't really bad comparatively. And I tend to stay away from those. I mean, there are groups that concentrate on those. So I've kind of just said, well, they do it so well, I'm going to do my thing. And that's kind of how I've approached it. So I understand. Okay, number 3. This is a good one. Number 3. I get to go back to a healthy schedule. Now, the last year, especially with Life's Affair and everything, I mean, I'll go to sleep at 10 p.m. I'll go to sleep at 10 a.m. I've done that a few times. I'll not go to sleep at all a couple of times. I did a few all-nighters getting ready for some shows. Especially early on. My sleep schedule has been all over the place for various reasons. And this is going to force me to wake up at about 5:45 is usually when I try to wake up for Faire in the morning and approach it that way. And I'll get in that habit again, and I'll get on a great schedule. Lee's going to be really happy about this because sometimes she's ready to have a meeting or talk about stuff in the morning and I'm still asleep. So, or sometimes I'll catch her in the early morning when I haven't gone to sleep yet. But this will be great. This will be great for my schedule. And, oh, come on. I haven't pulled an all-nighter in a while, Alicia. So, yeah, I know. If it's necessary, I will. But that's the only reason I did, because I was worried about getting the show done. And I'll put that extra work in there to do it. For you. So, yes. Lee is really excited because there will be a lot of... Monday and Tuesday... I mean, Monday I might sleep a little late because the day after Faire... I'll be pretty wiped on Monday morning. But after that, I'll be waking up no later than 7 every morning during the week, maybe earlier. So she's going to enjoy it. She'll be like, let's have a meeting at 7 a.m. your time, and just be thrilled about it. It's going to happen. And for the record, that wasn't me trying to do a voice of Lee. That's not how I think you sound. Don't kill me. Okay, I don't know where that voice came from. Number 2. Oh, man. Number 2. Cardio. That's right. Faire is like my workout during each week. On a day at Faire, I told you about my schedule. 6 miles minimum going, with a heavy pack basket throughout the day, carrying guitar and other instruments and going, all day long. 6 miles minimum. I'm trying to think. I think my record is like around 12 miles. But that doesn't happen too much. It really depends on how crazy my schedule is. This year, it's not too bad, so I think it's going to be closer to 6 miles, which, considering it's been a year since I've really done Faire, that's a good thing. I'm going to be pretty wiped on Monday, I guarantee you. So yeah, next Monday for Fairlife, I promise I'll give you the Sherwood report of what happened and how things were. But I'm probably going to be a zombie, so this may be a fun show next week. Either I'm going to be so tired you're going to be able to make fun of me, or I'm going to have to drink a lot of caffeine and I'm going to be insanely wired. So either way, you win. Oh, I am. I really am. I am gonna. I'm gonna drop weight quick because I've been eating fairly well, but I haven't really worked out much, and that's the problem. So it'll be good. And number one, and this is the most important one by far, the number one reason I'm so happy that Fair's starting again is I get to see all of my friends, and that includes a lot of you actually. See you in person, and that's going to be great because it has been a long time, and this will be great. Like just seeing Kristen and Alan Adele, David, and all of that last Saturday was wonderful. Oh, and I actually got to see Lady Prudence in person. I'd seen her before at fairs in the past, but we really hadn't talked before, so that was kind of cool. I mean, just seeing friends in person is so wonderful. And honestly, that's always been a big part of why performers and casts and everything go back to Fair. So why it's so important to them, because it's not just the fun and the acting and the performing and all of that, but it's also that's when they get to see some of their closest friends who they work hard for, sometimes because of rehearsals 16 weekends out of the year or something like that. So yeah, it is very it's a very big thing. So yeah, I get to see all of y'all, and it is wonderful. That makes it so wonderful for me. Oh yeah, okay. Janine walks 5 miles every morning, and I should have done that. I just got so wrapped up in life's affair. So, but that excuse doesn't exist anymore. So now, yeah, good cardio. Yeah. So yeah, it is good stuff. It is really good stuff. So that is my 7 reasons why I'm so happy to be back at Fair, and I will, yeah, totally be safe. It will be very. Luckily, I think they're doing a good job at the Fair site, so I think we're going to be in decent shape as far as the safety concern goes. And believe me, I've been more paranoid than, well, usual for me, so I'm going to be very cautious. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Okay. That was my 7 reasons. Whew. Nice. Well, okay. Should go ahead and tell you a little bit of what's coming up this week. Now, this week we're doing a different event than we normally do at Gathering, and that is we're having well, we've talked about this before. Lee brought it up, and everybody seemed interested, having what she eloquently calls a Stitch and Bitch Zoom get together. And all that is having some creative endeavor. It doesn't have to be sewing or crochet or anything like that. It can be any creative endeavor, and just work on it while you all hang out and talk and have a good time. Just relax. Just a social get together, which is always a good thing. So I know Alicia and Lee can talk more about that. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I know it's the actual term for it, but Stitch and Bitch, it's not, like I said, I'm Pollyanna. This is like not my normal, that's a little, I don't normally say phrases like that. I'm the innocent one. Oh, 36 buttons to sew on Robin Hood's tunic. Wow. The same number of strings that are on an auto harp. Interesting. But yeah, I mean, I've heard the term. It's just it's just a sort of strange term for me. But yes. But I'm glad all of you are familiar with it, so definitely something to check out for Thursday. So mark that down and jump in that Zoom meeting and have some fun. Innocent as the driven yellow snow is what Kristen is saying. Don't know how to take that yet. Yeah. Nice. But yeah, that's something to look for this Thursday. Now I hope that all of you checked out the belly dance show last Thursday, Shanyata. They were really, really good. Lee was a professional belly dancer, so she really knows what she's talking about. So when she recommended them and said, "Yeah, they're great," I knew this was going to be a really, really good show, and it was. So if you didn't check that out, please go back and take a look. It wasn't a very long show. It was only about 25 minutes, less than 25 minutes, I think. So yeah, really quick. Check it out on YouTube or Facebook, and I'm sure. Oh, okay. So Lee's saying that Facebook is having trouble with event links right now, or just tags. Okay. Well, yeah, she'll put up an event link for for everything past and upcoming here in a little bit. But yeah, um, it was really a great show. So something to check out. Definitely check that out from last Thursday. Now, so yeah, I guess coming up in a couple of weeks, we have less than a couple of weeks actually. We at Life's a Faire are going to be running the online component of the Norman Medieval Fair. From Norman, Oklahoma. It's normally a one weekend fair that in Oklahoma, but it's at the university and it is huge. Ton of people come out in one weekend, and there have been a lot of people who I've heard so many good things over the years, and I have never been myself, but I have a lot of friends who have gone and performed there, and I've always meant to, but it always conflicted with various fairs I was doing. And sometimes it's hard because when you're doing a full run of 4 weekends or 8 weekends in a row, justifying skipping out on that for one weekend is a little tough. So I was never able to really go there, but it was always on my short list if it ever came up. So yes, definitely. Always, in fact, I've never really heard a bad thing about that fair, which is really great and somewhat rare. But yeah, we were thrilled to have that opportunity and to get to do the online component for that. That was really, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to go on for, I believe, a few different days over the weekend. Maybe Friday, Saturday. I mean, we're still finalizing all of that. We're getting a lot of submissions from different performers and cast and all of this great stuff. So it's going to be interesting to go through because we may even have to cut a few things because we're getting a lot. It's kind of cool to have choices like that. Sometimes we we don't get that. So they're really being great, and it is a lot of fun. Really looking forward to this. So it's definitely something to put on the calendar and to check out and look forward to. It is on the weekend, so yeah. I mean, if you're at fair like me, well, I'm going to be setting everything up, and Whitney will be doing the streaming part. I'll set up everything ahead of time, so make it work pretty well. But yeah, it's going to be a fun event, a very fun event. Yeah, and Lee's right. It should last 3 days, but yeah, we'll see. I don't really want to guarantee the exact dates yet because we're finalizing all of that right around now. We should know in the next couple of days on that. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun and a lot of performers I mean, this is really I haven't seen this much. I guess it's fair to say, Lee, right, that I really haven't seen this much interest from a fair who's doing an online component yet. I mean, the amount of people involved is pretty huge. So that's kind of cool. I'm really looking forward to that aspect because usually, some people will post some stuff and others don't, but everybody's getting involved. So there's going to be a lot of videos. Yeah, I think I'm going to be doing a ton of video work over the next week. So yeah, I know what I'm going to be doing day after day. Never boring. So yes, look forward to that. And yeah, I mean, wow, if I'm not working on shows for online fair stuff, and I'm getting ready for in-person fair stuff, and yeah, if you can see the smile on my face and say, yeah, he's happy. Yeah, it's like we're back, and it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling, and it's also really feels good to be confident about the event that's going up, and how it's being handled, and that is a really good thing. It is a really good thing. Yeah. So yes, yes. Right, right. I do. Excellent. Well, I think, I mean, we have a pretty, I mean, yeah, this is a pretty light week, all things considered. I mean, hopefully we'll see some of y'all at the Stitch and Bitch on Thursday, and uh, I think that's most of what I have. Um, yeah, yeah, pretty light. I mean, I have a lot of stuff that I've been working on, but it's all prep work for Sherwood, getting my sound going, and with a new outfit, it has to. It's going to be different. I mean, getting the mask over my face and then working a microphone in so that it works. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Normally, what I had done in the past was I put a microphone like right here underneath in the hat, and the wireless part in the hat, and that worked great. And you could never see it unless you really looked for it. But with the mask, that's not going to work. Um, yeah, it's just not going to work, not as well. So I'm probably going to have to do the little thing around the ear under the mask microphone thing, and then I'll run it up into the hat. So you still probably won't see it, but it's going to be a thing. So that's going to be interesting. That's the kind of stuff I've been working on, and I'll be working on that all this week, getting that ready. And yes, I haven't forgotten that, so I will be still trying to get a hold of my old puppets for fun. But yeah, uh, y- really, what I'm going to work on? I thought I was going to break out the Dremel and start going to town on a speaker, but okay, speaker case. But okay, we can talk. We can see, no problem. It's still good. So yeah, I mean, I guess for y'all, is there anything that y'all are thinking of doing? I mean, what are y'all gonna, what kind of projects are y'all gonna put in for Stitch and Bitch? Anybody got any ideas? Um, yeah, that's. I'm not seeing where anybody. Kristen said something about doing something before, but yeah, I'm not seeing much about it. Uh, oh yeah, yeah. Janine said something about knitting a dishcloth. Yes. Um, Stitch and Bitch books. Yeah, that's yeah. But I don't know, any projects that y'all are up to. Oh, I can mute myself when I actually turn on the Dremel. Come on, Lee. I can do that. It's me. I know how to do that. I'm technical. Oh wow. Okay, okay. Multiple projects. I like that. I'll be like that. Lee's working on a blanket. Okay. That she's had on her loom. Well, hopefully she's going to talk a little bit about the loom. That could be interesting. Hmm. Yeah, and that's a good point, Kristen. I may have some garb things I need to work on now that you mention it. Uh, that could work. And Jan's talking about cross stitching. Uh, nice, nice. Garb repair from Liz. Yeah, that's always a good thing. Mending a sleeping bag. Okay, that's always good. Crocheting doll clothes. Wow. Okay, Kathy, impressive. Nice, nice. I like it. Always a good stuff. Yeah, that's yeah. All of you, good ideas, good stuff. Um, yeah, mine's gonna be more just trying to get some functional stuff together. I don't know how artistic mine's going to be, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll try to come up with something better. Yeah, yeah, and she does have some interesting things. So yeah, I'm glad she's going to talk a little bit about the looms. Ah, let's see. Uh, Amigurumi. That's what I'm gonna how I'm gonna pronounce it. Amigurumi. Am I right, Alicia, or anywhere near close? or way, 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 way off, which is entirely possible. But I'll try. Oh, really? Yep. Awesome. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Excellent. uh, okay. Yeah, and that's. I do have to work on some signage. I could actually do some painting and work on some of my signage for Faire. That would be a good idea. Um, Break out the paint pens. Uh, yeah, yeah. Okay, that actually I need to do. So I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to draw a QR code and make one on a banner. Because if you're going to do it, you should draw it. Why wouldn't you? So I was thinking about that, trying to figure out whether I should. Um, we'll see. We'll see. So many different options. But yeah, yeah. I really think it'll be interesting. Oh, and Elizabeth on YouTube says that she just made her first amigurumi a few weeks ago. It was an iguana. Nice, nice. Hmm. Ah. Yeah, I think Thursday will be fun. Yeah, it's less public, but hey, it's still fun to do a get together now and then. Yeah, so many crazy things, so many meetings we've had over the last several days, and I know Lee's been working like crazy over the weekend on the Norman stuff and getting everything going. There's so much to do, so yeah, it's gonna be never boring at life's affair. Always good. Well, I guess that's probably all I really have for tonight. It's a light night, so uh, yeah, nice, relaxing. I know next week I will have a ton to talk about, and if you're really good, I might break out a few pictures from Faire. Right? Right? Show a few things. Don't worry, it's not going to be like a slideshow. I'm not going to be that guy. But just yeah, just to show a few things and talk about the day and give my Sherwood report. I think it'll be fun. A lot of fun stuff. Uh, and of course, I'll have a lot more information on Norman by that point. I think we'll have stuff finalized pretty tightly by then. At least we better. So yeah, excellent stuff. And I guess have a great evening, great night, and a great week. And thanks for joining me tonight, as always. Always a pleasure, always some fun. So thanks, take care, and I'll see you soon.